If you were dropped into the year 1348, you would not survive. Not because of war. Not because of knights. Not because of plague. But because of something you do every single day without thinking. Eating. In this video, I'm going to show you what daily life in the Middle Ages really looked like. And why your modern body would struggle to survive it. Stay until the end, because the reality is more shocking than most history books explain. What your life looks like in 1348. Imagine waking up in a wooden home. No electricity. No heating system. No running water. The air smells like smoke from a fire that burns all night. In cities like London, houses stand very close together. Streets are narrow. Animals walk freely. This is normal life. Your first task of the day is not checking your phone. It is stoking the fire. Because without fire, there is no heat. No cooking. No light. Everything depends on it. Bread is not optional. Now let's talk about food. Bread was the foundation of medieval life. Across Europe, including cities like Paris, bread made up most of daily calories. But not all bread was equal. Wealthy families ate white wheat bread. Peasants ate dark rye or mixed grain bread. Bread was eaten every day. If grain harvests failed, entire communities suffered. Food security depended entirely on agriculture. No backup system existed. No imports could save a city instantly. Everything depended on the land. Life in the fields. Most people worked in agriculture. Spring meant planting. Summer meant maintaining crops. Autumn meant harvest. Winter meant survival. There were no machines. No tractors. Only human labor and simple tools. If weather changed unexpectedly, the entire year could be affected. Food was seasonal. And seasons controlled life. The most common meal. The most common dish was pottage. A thick stew made from grains, beans, peas, onions, cabbage. It cooked in one pot over the fire for hours. It fed the household. It was simple. But it worked. Most meals were repetitive. Variety was limited. Survival mattered more than flavor. Meat and social class. Meat was not eaten daily by most peasants. It was expensive. Wealthy families consumed much more of it. In trade cities such as Florence, banquets displayed roasted animals and imported spices. Food was a status symbol. Spices like pepper and cinnamon were extremely valuable. They showed wealth and global trade connections. Diet reflected class differences clearly. No refrigeration. There was no refrigeration. Food had to be preserved through salting, smoking, drying, fermentation. These methods helped extend shelf life. But preservation required skill and timing. There were no thermometers. No food safety regulations. Scientific understanding of microbes, later advanced by figures such as Louis Pasteur, did not yet exist. People relied on experience and tradition. Water and drinks. Water quality varied. In crowded areas, contamination could occur. Because of this, many people drank ale, beer, or wine. These beverages were common across Europe. In some regions, wine was standard. In others, beer was more common. Alcoholic drinks were often safer than untreated water. This was practical, not just cultural. Community life. Villages depended on cooperation. Neighbors helped during harvest. Church gatherings shaped social life. Religion influenced food habits. Fish became essential on fasting days. Daily life followed structured routines. Community was essential for survival. Medicine and illness. Medical knowledge was limited. Treatments relied on herbs and traditional practices. There were no antibiotics. Modern medicine developed much later. The discovery of penicillin by Alexander Fleming would transform healthcare centuries later. In 1348, infections could become serious quickly. People depended on local knowledge and faith. The Black Death context. The year 1348 was a turning point. The Black Death spread across Europe. Cities experienced significant population loss. Society changed permanently. Labor systems shifted. Economic structures evolved. History transformed during this period. Why this era matters. The Middle Ages were not only hardship. They were transition. Trade expanded. Universities formed. Architecture advanced. Culture developed. This era laid foundations for the modern world. Without this period, many later developments would not exist. Round pushpin. Imagine the fire burning low. A family sitting together. Bread shared around a wooden table. Outside, wind moves across fields. A distant bell rings. History is not only about kings and battles. It is about ordinary people who woke up every day. And continued. Every comfort you have today. Clean water. Refrigeration. Food safety. Medicine. Exists because centuries of progress built upon earlier generations. The Middle Ages were not perfect. But they were real. And they shaped the world you live in.